So, hi, I'm back. Yes, I am okay. Yes, I am alive. I have been working on something very, very, very important to me. This is something that I've been working on for the past year and a half of my life, and that is launching my art store. Ever since I was a teensy weensy little tiny child, all I have ever wanted to do was make art. My parents would give me all the toys in the world. Nope, I just wanted paper and crayons and construction paper and scissors, and like, I was always just a very artsy child, and that has always stuck with me throughout my entire life. My number one passion and love in this life is artwork. I went to school for it for 1 year, but I'm not a school person. It just wasn't for me, so I decided to go on like a self-guided route, and here we are. I'm finally launching my store. I'm finally going to chase after my little childhood dreams, my dreams now, and launch my store. So
also, thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. I'll talk about them a bit later.
This video is going to be super exciting for me. I'm going to kind of walk you guys how I did it, what steps I took. This video could be super helpful to people starting a small business or other artists looking to start selling their work. I am not by any means a pro because I haven't even launched my store yet, but this is just the journey I took to getting here. So step one was obviously to make the artwork. I have been creating painting my entire life, but I started to seriously make and develop pieces about 2 years ago in preparation for this launch. Also, there's a fly in here. If you see him come into the frame at any point, I'm sorry, he is terrorizing me. He's been doing it all day. But anyways, creating the artwork, I created a ton of artworks. And with that artwork, I created other things like products. So if you're trying to launch a business, obviously you have to come up with your idea and then bring it into fruition. So step one, done. Step two was to think about other things I wanted to make, like stickers, mugs, shirts, hoodies, whatever. I went down this like obsessive rabbit hole of trying to create all these crazy products, which was kind of dumb from a business perspective because it's very expensive and it just kind of didn't make sense for me to make all these things even though I want to do these. So in the future I'm going to develop more products, but I'm starting out with just a few things. I feel like in the art world it's super important to have prints of your work, obviously, because not everybody has the money for original artwork, and original artwork you should value high because it is your time and your energy and love spilled into that piece. So prints of my work was very important for me.
Okay, I didn't actually even really talk about how I make my art prints, so I just use a local print shop, but there are a lot of websites like Cat Print and a lot of print-on-demand websites that do art prints, so I guess it's really up to personal preference, but I really like supporting a local small business, so that's what I went with, was a local print shop near me.
To make this store, I also needed to get a few like businessy things, so I got a thermal label printer because when I'm shipping stuff out, it basically, like, I'm pretty sure how it works is it like burns the paper, like not burns it, but lasers it onto the paper, so you're not using ink. A lot better for the environment, so I invested in a good thermal label printer, and it's super cute. It's a cute little pink printer. I'll link it down below. And I also bought a scanner so I can scan in. Stupid fly. Go. Okay. I also bought a scanner so I could scan in my artwork. That's also super important for transferring stuff that you made 2D to make it digital. I also tried out a few places like my local print shop and FedEx. Your local FedEx should have a really nice scanner, so I've also got some of my stuff scanned there. But I ended up just buying my own scanner. There were a few upfront costs. I thought those were the two most important for me personally, just as being an art business, but you would have to think of like, what tools are you going to need, and is it that important to have those things right off the bat? For me, yes, I think it was. So those were my two kind of big art investments, but I think it's gonna pay off. The next thing to do is find a platform to sell it on. I tested out Etsy. I set up an Etsy shop. I did a small few things on there, and Etsy just wasn't for me. It does take fees from you, which is not nice, but it also does bring you traffic, so that's kind of cool. But it just wasn't working out for me as an artist. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and build my own website, which I ended up doing. I built it through Shopify and I really like it. It's more of an e-commerce based platform, but that's kind of what I'm doing anyways, just selling my work. It's not really a portfolio website that I created. So I know there are some other good websites like Squarespace. They do have e-commerce capabilities, which seem really good. I haven't actually really checked it out, but they also have awesome looking like gallery type web pages. So but I ended up going with Shopify. I don't know why, just because my mom had a website on it and I liked the platform, so that's what I'm using. There are so many different platforms. You just kind of have to like look and research. There's also things like Redbubble where you can just upload your artwork and they will sell it for you, but you get a very small percentage of like the stickers and notebooks and stuff that they have on there. So I would more so recommend making your own. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know, you guys can like chat about this down below, but hold up, I want to take a second to talk about our sponsor today, and that is Skillshare. Skillshare is a place where millions of creatives come together to develop old and new skills alike. They literally have classes on like everything from illustration to photography to video editing. I am 1010% sure that there is a class on there that will spark your interest. I personally actually just took a class to prepare for this shop launch. It's called Making a Living as an Artist, Strategies for Crafting Your Creative Business, and it was so helpful. It was by Brooke Glasser, and it was, I'm not sure if I'm saying her last name right, I'll put it on the screen, but it was so helpful and it kind of gave me the guts to like actually push and put this store out finally into the world, because I've literally been like trying to perfect it and make it perfect. So thank you to this class, like, oh, such a good class. If you guys are looking into starting your own creative artistic business, I definitely recommend checking that class out. The best things about Skillshare is that there are no ads popping up in your face disrupting your learning, and she is less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. It's an awesome huge community over there, and they're always adding new classes, and the first 1,000 of my subscribers to go to the link in my description can get a free trial of a Skillshare premium membership so that you can explore your creativity. That fly will not leave me alone, God. I don't want to kill it. I feel like really mean doing that. Okay, anyways, sorry. But yes, thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back into how I made my little art business. The other thing I wanted to think about was what the customer was gonna feel when they would get a piece of my artwork in the mail. So that led me to creating like cute little thank you cards with my artwork on them. This is my like cute little thank you card. I just used Vistaprint for this. You can get like 1,000 for, I forgot how much I paid, but there's always like deals and coupons and stuff on there. It feels more personal when you receive a package and there's like a cute little thank you because you're showing your appreciation to them. So I went ahead and made some cute little thank you cards, and I wasn't initially going to do this, but I really wanted some custom packaging. So I went ahead and made like these adorable custom poly mailers. I'm so obsessed with them. So obsessed. It makes me feel like more a little bit professional, you know? So the packaging is just going to be super simple, and then for stickers and stuff, I'm just going to send them in smaller little poly mailers. But yeah, I don't know. I spent a little bit on these, but that's okay. They're just so cute, and I just wanted them for my first launch because, I don't know, I've been working so hard on this, so that was like my treat to my launch, you know? I would like to look into what other artists do to ship out their artwork. That's just what I could think of for now. Like, I'm just going to put like all my prints in clear bags with like a piece of cardboard or with a piece of like tag board behind it to keep it from bending.
I ended up just ordering my clear bags and my little cardboard backing from Amazon. I was going to get them from clearbags.com because a lot of people recommend that for artists, but it wasn't the cheapest option for me due to their high shipping rates, and I'm a Prime member, so I just ended up ordering it from Amazon. It was like 33 bucks, and now I have a ton of packaging for all my prints.
But yeah, my packaging, I decided to go super simple with it since it is my first launch. So I have my artwork, the products I created for my artwork, my website, my packaging, my thank you cards, and what is next in this venture? Obviously promoting and branding myself. So I've been building up a small community on Instagram, so I'm planning to market over there. I'm just going to do that by posting content, and I found the best growth and attention for me as an artist, and I've seen a lot of other people grow, is obviously TikTok. TikTok is a huge creative platform. I have been trying to post on there more seriously building up to this launch, And in the past like 2 weeks, I've gotten like 10,000 followers, and people are asking for prints of my stuff, and it's really cool. So I'll finally like actually be able to provide that to people. So I'm super excited about that. If you want to follow me on TikTok, it's just at Francesca. But yeah, I want to still shoot some like promotional little cute little videos and stuff and throw it up on my page, but I think social media is your best friend, obviously, in this day and age for promoting your small business. And that's another reason why I am going to chase after this dream, because right now is such a different time for artists. I feel like the term starving artist is dying, because you can reach so many people on this beautiful thing we have called the internet, and people are starting to really appreciate and love art again, and it's just awesome. It's just cool to see the world flourishing and getting back in touch with like their creative juices. So sorry, I'm gonna go on a whole rant about this if I keep going, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna plan to do for marketing, is just film a cute like little launch stuff, film a few cute little launch videos and make some cute posts for my Instagram. So yeah, that's pretty much all I did to start up my business. I know I have a few extra things than you really wouldn't need on my website to launch, but like, I don't know, I've just been working on it and I'm super pumped about it, and everything on there makes me so happy. Like everything I've been creating and working on, it all sparks joy for me. It's all things that I would use personally. So hopefully this video was helpful to anybody starting a small business or wanting to like look into selling art. Those are just the steps that I took. When I am posting this video, the shop is going to be live down below. I am so excited. It would mean the world to me if you guys went and checked it out or followed me and like kept up with my artwork. That's like the biggest compliment to me, is when people can compliment my work, because that's me like pouring my soul into something, you know. So yeah, my Instagram for my art is this, and my TikTok for my art is this. Go check it out. Let's make some art friends. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything that I did, feel free to comment down below, DM me, whatever. And yeah, I guess that is it for this. Hopefully this was helpful to some of you. Again, I am sorry I've been gone for so long. I've literally been working my butt off. Like, you guys have no idea. So I promise I'll be back with more regularly scheduled content very soon, and I also want to do like a little channel revamp soon, get a new intro, all that. So stay tuned, I will be back, I promise. I'm just taking a breather and working on myself. So thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and I love you guys so much. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.